You're starting a business. You've chosen the LLC, the limited liability company, for its personal asset protection and tax flexibility. That's smart. But now you're filing through a service like Inc. Authority, and you're hit with a decision. Which LLC structure is actually the best? When I was in your shoes, I realized the term best isn't about one size fits all. It's about which structure is the best fit for your business today and where you want to be tomorrow. Filing through a service like Inc. Authority makes the paperwork easy, but the structural decision is still yours. Balance scale, the two core LLC structures. The choice you're making comes down to who owns the business and who runs it. This breaks down into two main types: the single-member LLC and the multi-member LLC. 1. Single-member LLC. Who owns it? Just you. Management. You have complete control. You're the sole decision-maker. Default tax treatment. By default, the IRS considers this a disregarded entity, and you're taxed like a sole proprietorship. All business profits and losses pass through directly to your personal income tax return using Schedule C. This is simple and avoids corporate taxes. If you're a solopreneur, a freelancer, or a consultant with no current partners, this is the most common and simplest route. 2. Multi-member LLC. Who owns it? Two or more individuals, partners, or even other entities. Management. This requires a detailed operating agreement that defines roles. Member managed. All members participate in day-to-day decisions. Manager managed. Members appoint one or more managers, who can be members or outside hires, to run the daily operations. This is great if some owners are passive investors. Default tax treatment. By default, the IRS treats this as a partnership. The LLC files an informational return, Form 1065, and each member reports their share of the profit/loss on their personal return using a Schedule K-1. If you have co-founders or are bringing in a partner or investor from day one, you need the multi-member structure. Chart increasing the crucial tax election, the S-Corp. Now, regardless of whether you're a single or multi-member LLC, you have the option to make an S-Corp tax election. This is where you can potentially save money, and Inc. Authority can help you file the necessary Form 2553. LLC taxed as an S-Corporation, S-Corp. What it does? It changes your tax classification, not your legal business structure. You remain an LLC legally, keeping the simplicity, but you adopt the S-Corp tax rules. The benefit: as the owner, you take a reasonable salary from the business, which is subject to payroll taxes, Social Security and Medicare. Any remaining profit can be taken as a distribution, which is not subject to those same payroll taxes. This can lead to significant tax savings once your business is consistently profitable. The downside: the administrative burden increases. You must run payroll, pay yourself a salary, and file specific S-Corp tax returns. You're also subject to more rules than a simple pass-through LLC. My personal take: I chose the standard single-member LLC initially because my revenue was low and I wanted maximum simplicity. Once my business started generating substantial and consistent profit, I filed for the S-Corp election. This is the common pathway. Start simple, upgrade when the tax savings justify the added administrative complexity. Inc. Authority's more premium packages will often include assistance with the S-Corp election, so check what services you are paying for. White heavy checkmark key structures to consider with Inc. Authority. When you're talking to Inc. Authority, here are the combinations to have in mind, based on my experience. Structure best for default tax filing, IRS, Inc. Authority's role single-member LLC solopreneurs, freelancers, maximum simplicity. Schedule C, sole proprietorship, files the initial formation documents, articles of organization. Multi-member LLC partnerships, co-founders, shared ownership. Form 1065, partnership, and K-1S files the initial formation documents. The operating agreement is critical here, often an add-on service LLC with S-Corp election consistently profitable LLCs, single or multi-member. Form 1120S Inc. Authority can file Form 2553 for the tax election, often an add-on or in a premium package. Final point. Inc. Authority's strength is taking care of the state-level paperwork, like your articles of organization. Your job is to choose the structure, single or multi-member, and decide on your tax classification. If you are a single owner, start with the single-member LLC, and if you are profitable enough to justify payroll, move to the S-Corp election. If you have a partner, the multi-member LLC is your only choice. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.